This is how you change a fuel filter on a 95 to 99 Nissan Maxima. The location of the fuel filter is near the firewall on the left side of the vehicle. It's a pretty tight location to get to. As you can see, the filter is a little bit down there. What you usually need to take this out is usually just a screwdriver and a pliers. Alright, what you want to do is unscrew the clamp from the hose. You gotta be careful when you pull the hose out because there's built up pressure in there and you don't want to get the fuel in your face and all over the vehicle. Alright. You could also just pull this filter out, make it a little easier for you. Now after I get the clamp loose, I want to slide it up on the hose to get it out of the way. This way we can make sure that the clamp is not grabbing the neck of the fuel filter. Sometimes the hose is a little bit hard to come off the neck, so you might be able to take a flathead screwdriver and put it right under the hose where it connects and slightly pry it up gently on each side, work it around the fuel filter, and that might help you sometimes. But be careful not to damage the hose. And once you kind of break it free a bit, you could try it again with your hand. Also, if it's still hard to come out, you could grab the fuel filter, then grab the hose on the top, and just twist the fuel filter without letting the hose twist, and it'll break it free from that seal that it has. And then you could just keep twisting it and working it up, and eventually it'll come out. And it will leak fuel, so don't be scared. And that's the top of it. Now that you have the top hose off of the filter, you turn the filter upside down, and there's also a hose and a clamp on the bottom. And we're going to need to remove this, well, loosen that screw, back this clamp off, and then pull the hose off the same way. I'm just sliding the clamp back now so it gets off the neck of the fuel filter. Now that you have the clamp off, you could try the same method. You could grab the fuel filter firmly, grab the hose with the other hand, and then twist in opposite directions to make it free. And pull on it as you do that, and eventually the filter will come out. Like so. And the hose will leak, so don't be scared. Okay, now installing a new filter. Some of them have protective covers on the ends, so just pull them off. And put the new filter the same way how you took the old one off. So I'm going to put the bottom hose back on first. You're going to take your hose and slide it back over the neck, all the way up till it can't go anymore. Just like how the old one was. Like that. Now I'm going to slide the clamp back down to the same spot that the old one was. Now that you have the clamp back where it used to be, you just need to tighten it up again. Just so it's nice and snug. Like that. Now we're going to put the top hose back in. Same way we took it off. Now that the hose is on, I'm going to slide the clamp back down and tighten it back up. Sometimes you need to loosen the clamp up a little bit more before you can get it all the way down again. Now that the clamp is back in its original position, we're going to tighten it back up. Now that you've tightened up that top clamp, all you need to do is slip the fuel filter back into its holding spot, which is no tools necessary. Just slide it in, and that's the only thing that holds it in place. Now, like we said, it's in a very tight spot, so have some patience. You probably will get a couple of scrapes, but have some patience to take your time, and you can do it yourself. That's it.
Now after you replace the fuel filter, you want to start the vehicle and make sure that the vehicle starts and everything is working properly. First you want to turn the ignition on and let it sit there for like a minute so it could build up some fuel pressure, and then attempt to start the vehicle. And voila! Now we want to go back and check and make sure we don't have any leaks or anything wrong going on here. Everything appears to be fine, and thank you for joining us today.